among 373. This means that 78% of the 373 districts spend more on administrative costs than our district. So crews we've been running very lean, evident that we've been running lean, and even so, we faced program cuts in 2018 and 19, and the kids do not. So the grade centers are a great step in the right direction, but by 2018, 19, more cuts are needed, and the kids do not deserve those cuts.
Thank you, Frank.
Okay, thanks, Frank.
Any other public participation? Thank you. Moving on to action items. Discussion. Motion to approve the hiring of Lindsay Little, 3rd/4th grade, Pride Room, Lee School, Lane 1, Step 4.
I'll make the motion.
You made the motion for a second?
Yeah, I'll second it.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. DiGiulio?
Yeah.
Mr. Biondo?
Yes.
Mr. Bellafiore?
Yes.
Mr. Ludston?
Yes.
Mr. Adesivich?
Yes. Motion to approve the hiring of Lindsay Little, 3rd/4th grade, Pride Room, Lee School, Lane 1, Step 4. Discussion. Motion to approve the posting for speech pathologist Lee and Giles in Lee School.
No motion.
I'll second it.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ludston?
Yes.
Mr. Bellafiore?
Yes.
Mr. Adesivich?
Yes.
Mr. DiGiulio?
Yeah.
Mr. Biondo?
Yes.
Motion to approve the posting of speech pathologist for Lee and Giles School. Discussion. Motion to approve the hiring of Ralph Schwartz, social worker. 2017-2018 school year, Giles School.
I'll make the motion. I'll second it.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Yes.
Mr. Bellafiore?
Yes.
Mr. Adesivich?
Yes.
Mr. Ludston?
Yes.
Mr. DiGiulio?
Yeah.
Motion to approve the hiring of Ralph Schwartz, social worker, 2017-2018 school year, Giles School. Discussion. Motion to approve the 2017-2018 support staffing plan. I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Adesivich?
Yes.
Mr. Biondo?
Yes.
Mr. DiGiulio?
Yeah.
Mr. Ludston?
Yes.
Mr. Bellafiore?
Abstain.
Motion to approve the 2017-2018 support staffing plan. Discussion. Motion to approve the hire of Sandy Streeto, Buildings Office Secretary, part-time, Giles School.
I'll make the motion. I'll second it.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Yes.
Mr. DiGiulio?
Yeah.
Mr. Ludston?
Yes.
Mr. Adesivich?
Yes.
Mr. Bellafiore?
Yes.
Motion to approve the hiring of Sandy Streeto, Building Office Secretary, part-time, Giles School. Discussion. Motion to approve relocation agreement with Peck and Canes.
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Tip.
Mr. Ludston?
Yes.
Mr. Bellafiore?
Yes.
Mr. DiGiulio?
Yeah.
Mr. Adesivich?
Yes.
Mr. Biondo?
Yes.
Motion to approve the relocation agreement with Pickens Kane.
Thank you, Dex.
Discussion. Motion to approve the hiring of Santa D'Angelo, Building Office Secretary, part-time, Lee School.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Yes.
Mr. Ludston?
Yes.
Mr. Adesivich?
Yes.
Mr. DiGiulio?
Yeah.
Mr. Bellafiore?
Yes.
Motion to approve the hiring of Santa D'Angelo, Building Office Secretary, part-time, Lee School. Discussion. Need to approve the motion to consent agenda.
I'll make the motion. I'll second it.
Discussion. We did have a question about the United Dispatch for 2 months, how that worked in the sense of how many students and how many rides, and so that I did give you the invoice today, so just people realize that we are asking questions. Any other questions? Roll call, please.
Mr. Biondo?
Yes.
Mr. DiGiulio?
Yeah.
Mr. Ludston?
Yes.
Mr. Adesivich?
Yes.
Mr. Bellafiore?
Yes.
Motion to approve the consent agenda. We'll open it up for public participation.
Can I
Thank
just
you.
make one comment? So just so we're on the consent agenda, just to be clear, and I know the board received this, it's important that I just just go over this for just a brief moment. It's a board. But basically, the Board of Education, one of the things that they wanted me to do when I was hired was to come up with a roadmap of how we're going to improve our curriculum. This is something I briefly touched on in the presentation. We have our curricular review cycle, which I believe was created by Ingrid Prepis and Dr. Jennifer Bannon. This is a wonderful representation of what we do and where we are in the cycle of curriculum. And the reason we've done this is because curriculum becomes overwhelming for our teachers. And so this is a 6-year process. A 6-year process based on aligning with state standards, aligning with the high school in terms of articulation, and then more importantly, when we go to the grade centers, aligning with the grade level. And so keeping all those things under consideration, it's good news because the board has really stayed true to this, and anytime there's an adjustment, we bring it back to the board, number one, to report on it, and number two, for them to adopt it to see some of the changes, because this is a continually changing document, and the monies have to follow this document too. There's going to be some investments, and we'll let you know when those investments need to be made. But I think this is just something that's fabulous. It speaks volumes about the work that we've done. We have a curriculum committee that is outstanding, to say the least, and we're making great changes. And that's one of the reasons why I believe our PARC scores are what our PARC scores are, assuming that's grammatically correct. But it speaks volumes about the dedication we had to our curriculum, how mindful we are with it, and that carries over to our performance on assessment. So I just wanted to take a brief moment to let you guys know that we're going to miss Dr. Ban. She did a great job of coaching our curriculum review committee, and I'm as sure as I am sitting here, Mrs. Palmer is going to take it to a whole nother level with Michelle Guzik as well. And so I'm confident that you're going to see many great adjustments to this working document in the future.
Thank you. Any questions from the board? Great. Please fill out your board reflections. Need discussion? Need a motion to go into closed session. Motion to adjourn to closed session to discuss the collective negotiations in purchase or lease of real property, the selling of price of sale of lease of property, and placement of individual students in special educational programs.
I'll second.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ludson?
Yes.
Mr. Bellafiore?
Yes.
Mr. Biondo?
Yes.
Mr. DiGiulio?
Yes.
Mr. Adesanya?
Yes. Motion approved. They go into closed session at 8:12. We'll take a 7-minute break and meet upstairs. We will come back afterwards, but there's nothing on the agenda for us to do except for adjourn. But you're more than welcome to stay.